Welcome to Samara Training, Samara United, and our course on managing risk, understanding hazards, risks, people and processes. We want you to enjoy this course and come back and do the course fully with the assessment and get the certificate. There are two key words that we need to understand. One is hazard and the other is risk. Hazard is anything with the potential to cause harm. So this floor is a hazard. It's a nice smooth floor, but if I slip on it, it becomes a hazard to me. So it's anything with the potential to cause harm is a hazard. A risk is something different. A risk has two parts. The first part is how likely is it that that particular hazard will cause an accident or incident. And the second is how bad would it be, what's the consequence if it does happen. And we join those two things together to make a risk. So hazard, anything with the potential to cause harm. Risk, likelihood, what's the chance of it happening, multiplied by the consequence, how bad would it be if it does happen. And then the third key word is risk assessment. And a risk assessment is a systematic look around the place where you work, let's suppose, looking for things that could cause people harm, like hazards. So if I look around this training room, we have a fan overhead. If the fan is securely fixed to the ceiling, it's got a hazard, it could fall on my head, potentially, so it's a hazard. Likelihood for the risk is very low. I really don't think that fan is going to fall on my head. But if it did fall on my head and it was rotating, it would be bad for me. The consequence for me would be severe. So the risk would be there. We can have hazard checklists, and this is a hazard checklist. It's got lots of small print, and checklists are useful for us because they remind us what to look for in a particular place. So it might remind us to, if it's a checklist for my car, it might remind me to check the brakes work. Have I got brake fluid? Are my tyres in good condition? Have I got oil in the car? That sort of thing. These would be things that I could put on a checklist. The checklist might be physical things like I've described, or it might be for chemicals or things that are bad for my health. So my checklist might say, don't go around the back of the car when the engine's on, because you're going to breathe the exhaust smoke that's coming out of the back of the car. So hazards,